Alright, hello and welcome everybody to episode 6 of our Vampyr Let's Play here on the channel. Yeah, last time we went around talking to a lot of people, seeing kind of more of the backstories of the characters, so maybe not the most exciting episode ever, but unfortunately that's what happened. Today we do have even more of that, so today will probably end up being a longer episode because of that. We'll just get it all out the way, and then next episode we'll continue in the main story. So yeah, we're just gonna make today a long episode. Hope that's okay with everyone. We got some XP to spend, so let's see what we can do with that. Let's see. Honestly, let's leave this for next episode, since I'm not even like gonna be in combat with anyone today, most likely. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have to do for the main quest. So we're just gonna go. Oh wait, actually there was something here. Yeah, what's this? Okay. So, I do remember I had to read something the other day. So, let's read these. Wasn't that either. Okay. Must have been this one. Yeah, a lot of reading. Lots and lots of reading. Okay, here we go. Article on econs. I'll call them econs. Maybe it's ekans, like the Pokemon. Probably not. So, econs. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I have personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or econ as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all actions, but the trained eye will spot they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, and necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if he had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it is not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also notice that such speed seems to exhaust them, and they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can employ is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory. Erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This need for blood may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smells and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases He can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. Okay, that's a lot of information right there, honestly. Crazy cool, though. Good stuff. Alright, Dr. Swansea's message. So it looks like we got something here from Dr. Swansea, obviously. Alright. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the 2nd floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I am just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I am afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice that there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this must all be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand that you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you are not completely alone facing it. I am glad I met you these dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our culture... wow, I literally can't read, boys. Feels bad. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about econ in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Alright. Not gonna lie, that sounded kind of funny how it was worded, take advantage of me. Haha! Yeah, funny joke aside. Where's that window? 'Cause that is kind of interesting. I don't know what window it is, because none of them seem open. But like I said, this is, yeah, we're gonna go talk to a bunch of people today, so we're gonna go back down to the first floor. First floor, boys, because I know I did like the right wing. Like if you enter, I did the right wing. Have I talked to you yet? I hit the poster. Okay. Now I feel like I talked to her, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can talk to anyone around here. I know I just skipped a whole room. Right in there to the left.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Oh, what we got here? Hospital full. Due to influenza, the hospital can no longer take patients. Hospital full. Please go back home. Oh, that is unfortunate. I'd hate to be turned away if I was sick. That sucks. Okay, give me some glass vials. I will take that. Oh, unfinished letter. I will certainly read that today. Is that here? Yeah. Alright. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need anything, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with the mustache who helped me repair those the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you a few. I'm sorry I can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure out something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm. I ... Unfinished, boys. Oh, hey, there we go. Harvey Fiddick. A hint.
Reads me like a book.
I think that's Harvey right there. So, we'll talk to this sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed.
Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Yep. Okay. So we have 1 hint out of 3 for him.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
So that was a medical checkup, if you guys didn't realize. I can do that with every patient, it seems.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
I gotta be honest, this is probably the nicest person we've met in this hospital as, like, patient-wise. Well, this guy seems super calm and nice about everything.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
He's right, he's right. Let's see what this hint does.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
That's upsetting.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Well, that is some depressing backstory, good sir. Sorry about that.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Man has had a rough life, must say.
Good evening, sir.
My sweet girl.
Doctor.
Oh, we got some more people. Let's talk to this fancy
Good
lady.
evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Okay, no hints yet for her. Oh my god, so many hints. Okay.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Gotta say, she's looking out for her kid.
May I
Yep.
ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Okay. We got some... Okay, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Whatever.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Wow.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude. For a
That's
start.
what I hear. He is
And
quite
that
a rude
nurse,
dude.
Miss Hawkins seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh. She, took some money for a bed. Hmm.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Well, we'll have to talk to that nurse.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yep, I will definitely check that out. Did I get... Okay, no, I didn't. Just making sure.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alright, I understand you are sick, Mortimer.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
I mean, I don't want to talk to this guy too much, but...
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But, we'll ask all we can.
How painful
Why not?
is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see.
How would that not help?
Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Okay, I swear I literally just asked this, but...
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Oh, it's because I
I'll let
forgot
you
that
get
one.
some rest, then.
Doctor.
I will not let you down, Dr. Reed.
I think I've talked to her. I haven't talked to him, I don't think. Let's see, let's talk to this lady first, see if I did talk to her.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Oh, I definitely did. Yeah, I did.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Yep. My bad, my bad. But hey, we're making progress on talking to everyone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
What
Welcome
a
aboard, I
name.
suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Well, okay. Well, I can check up on you? That's kind of weird.
Do you need
Sure.
my assistance?
Not at all. I'm sure that you are used to gaining people's trust with your impressive skills. Well, it will not be the case with me.
Okay, this guy literally has a stick up his ass. Holy fuck.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
This guy is not having it, dude.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Hey, new hint right there. So we got 3 for this guy. Oh, never mind. I don't know who that was for then. Okay. Well, we'll do these 2.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Damn, dude.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Yeah, dude, I'll be fucking punch you in the face. You're rude as fuck. Oh yeah, I already went over there. Okay, so actually, oh no, whoa. Got a lot more back here. I didn't even see this. Although, it doesn't look like there's much back here, except for stuff to loot. Small bottles. I got 2 of the small bottles. Well, I could open that, but I'm not going to. Because I want to stay in the hospital. I heard there's vampires afoot. Kinda.
It's locked.
Oh. Oh wait, I can open that one though. Yep. Long letter. That sounds like a lot of reading. Oh, hello.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I heard. What? I got a hint for her saying she freaking took money from the one patient. But it's not there.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, well, I don't know why that's like that then. Because that was definitely Hawkins. I remember that. Even though I don't remember names all that well, because I literally couldn't remember Swansea for all this time. But I swear that was Hawkins. I swear. So yeah, now we're on the 2nd floor. We're going to see who's up here.
It's locked.
Okay, that is locked. Alright. Oh yeah, he's trying to sleep. Forgot about that. But, I don't know. I guess he's not sleeping? Oh, whatever. Let's see who's down here. This is gonna be locked. Okay, it actually doesn't even let me even try. Oh. Oh, shit. Used hacksaw. Okay. T. Elwood's medical file. Okay. Got a lot of stuff to read now. Oh, did not want that. Yep, door locked. Oh, yep, that's me. Right there.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, that is also locked down there. Okay. Must be some pretty good goodies. Some nifty gifties in there. Okay, that looks like it's it for the second floor. Third floor? Question mark? Nope. No third floor. Okay. Actually, there's another staircase over here. Maybe there is a way up this one. Different colored doors. But, yeah, still no entryway to the third floor. Okay. Well, let's read what we got. Oh, actually, I want to check this weapon. Okay. So, this takes more stamina per hit, but literally 20 damage difference. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that right there. Honestly, I didn't like the scythe when I did use it, so we're gonna keep it like this. Also, I don't think it's been that long of an episode. I think it's been about 20 minutes, 25. I should really keep track of that, but honestly, I am down to continue the story. So, oh yeah, I gotta go to my room, or my office, sorry. Fancy, got me an office. And then we can look at William Bishop's blood at the workbench. Wait, I gotta read stuff, hold on. Spacing out over here. I got distracted by my weapon I got. Oh, no, that's craftables. Okay, ammunition. Junk. Small bottle. Average resale value of this item can be recycled into components. Okay. Alright, long letter. Oh, that is hella fucking long, bruh. Alright. Birmingham, 27th of October. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? This would go so well with an English accent, but I'm not good at it. Hello, sis. How are things going in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the third floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in a bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Yeah, you would literally have to pay me like a shit ton of money to do that. Sorry to not take the time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of little Paul, Mom, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger already driving me mad. And Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit, and it is as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiance, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. Wow. So, if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and enjoy the band you told me about. The Guard of Priven, something like that. Oh, she's gonna join the Vampire Hunters. Why? Oh, never heard of them, but if they are, like you said, some sort of civil militia trying to make a difference, then maybe it's good for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mum, and Dad. Okay, so one of our nurses is already on the way out, apparently. Or she wants to be. Anyway. So here we go. T. Elwood's medical file. Patient Thomas Elwood, male, age 28. Followed by Dr. Tippett's. Status convalescence. Date of admission September 16th. Date of release to be determined. Notes. The patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cauterized... Oh, wait, sorry, not cauterized. The cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor, phantom pain manifesting as a punishment of not dying with his comrades? Oh, new hint available. Oh, 2 new hints available. Let's go check those out, to be honest. I'm going to end the episode after that because I think this has been running a bit long, so I'm sorry I baited y'all with some main story progression. Sorry about that. Very sorry about that. So we got Pippa Hawkins. Is this Pippa? I think this is Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse.
It is.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions. Here we go.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
Well,
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
she's not wrong. Honestly, a lot of people died here. These guys are kind of talking to each other. Can I find hints? What? Oh, so... Okay, yeah, this is Mortimer. Yeah. So, why is that there? Is it because he has the fatigue on him? Maybe? Probably? Health status. Okay, I'm healthy. Cool. Thomas Elwood. Yeah, that's the guy I need to talk to. So, this guy right here. Sup, dude?
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
I just got one little hint about you here.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
That's, pretty sad. I feel bad for this guy.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Yeah, world can be definitely cruel.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
That's for sure. Alright, I think pretty confident that is everyone. So I'm gonna go back to the office for the start of the next episode. So this is the end of the 6th episode of our Let's Play of the Vampyr game here on the channel. So if you did enjoy the video, drop me a like down below. Would mean very much to me. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content on me. Hit that little bell icon so you know when my content goes up right on the dot. Follow the socials below. I got Instagram, Twitch TV. I'll be streaming on very shortly. I'm gonna hopefully get a streaming, or a stream. What's the word I'm looking for? A stream game. Yeah. So I'm gonna stream it over there. I'm gonna port the stream over to YouTube, and I'll chop it up. I'll edit it up so they are nice little episodes for the YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll have a stream game over there. So anyway, follow the socials down below. I got Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Follow me. Keep up with my daily life. But yeah, that'll do it for the 6th episode here. I'm TheSamSchmidty, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys. See you later.